Well, hello, and welcome to the Richard Wade Review Show. Today I'm going to be reviewing a console called the SF2000 that I bought off of Amazon for $30. After looking around, I found that you can find similar consoles, probably from the same company, for about $17 to $20. So if you're willing to wait for it, that might be the way to go. But I wanted to get it in quickly for the review. I have not opened this except to cut the plastic here and take the game console out of the plastic. So we're all going to be getting a first look at this together. It says it has 5 to 6 hours of battery life, 1,100 games, has wireless on it, and can support a secondary controller, which I do not have. I did not want it because I'd never use that probably. Alright, so when we open it up, look inside of here. We got the console up on top, and I'll take that out. Bumping the mic there, sorry about that. Take that out. We'll go ahead and first take the plastic off the screen because, well, maybe. Maybe I won't. The tab just tore off of it, but that's okay. Looks like you can see right through the plastic just fine. So it's like a Super Nintendo controller, kind of. It seems like the buttons on it are pretty decent. Actually, like, really good. I don't know about that stick. The stick, I don't use the stick too much, but everything else actually feels like Super Nintendo buttons. Even the spongy select and start. There's a L and R on top. So this is going to be perfect for probably like Super Nintendo, Sega, Game Boy Advance games, Nintendo. Alright, on the bottom, we've got headphone jack, or AV out. I guess it also has video. And then inside the box, there's a cable for it. We got a Type-C port that's used for charging. We got an on-off button and a place for an SD card. And the battery, it says it's an 1800 milliamp hour battery. I imagine on this kind of device that should give 5 to 6 hours of battery life. We will see though. Alright, what else have we got in the box here? We got a charging cable, and we got an audio video cable. So I'm just going to lay these back over here to the side for a minute. And in the bottom, it looks like, oh, this is a skin for it. So if I want to put this on and make it look all camouflage, I could do that. I don't think I want to do that. And then we've got an instruction manual that is in Chinese on that side. Let's see. It says English on this side. Oh yeah, it tells you how to hook up the wireless controller if you want to get one of those. I saw those online for like $6, so if anybody's interested in that functionality, it is there. I'm not sure if one person has to use the system controller. I don't know if it can hook up to or not. It looks like no. It looks like you do have to use the system controller. Alright, so enough of that. We got it unboxed. Let's see what this thing does. Throwing boxes around. Okay, I'm going to flip the power button on and probably take a second to boot up and see my reflection. Alright, when it boots up, it boots up to MAME, so it's got arcade games. If I hit down, you can go to a game list. So you can make favorites, you can do search, you can remap the keys, you can change between NTSC and PAL for the video out. And then let's see, if we keep going down, we got Famicom, that's Nintendo, for those of you who are in the US. I'm in the US. Super Famicom, which is Super Nintendo. Apparently, they have some games on this screen here, but if you hit the start button, it'll bring up the full list. I think they put like 20 games on that screen. I was watching another video about it. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way to really scroll fast down. Oh, wait. If I go to the side, it scrolls fast down the menu. Still not too fast. I mean, I can hit it like this. It's not going to take too terribly long. And it already has all the games on it, so that's a good thing, I think. Alright, we got Mega Drive, Sega games, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. We got... Okay, and we're back to arcade. Now first, I think Game Boy Advance is going to be a good system to run on this game, so I think I'm going to open up one of my favorite games. For some reason, instead of alphabetical order, they've decided to put Pokemon at the top. I don't really understand how they order these things. I can plug it into the computer and use software to rename everything to the way I want it. But real quick, I'm going to open up one of my favorite games. Oh, there's music. I just turned up the volume. Music on this select screen. Alright, I'm going to open up Aria of Sorrow. Apparently, to exit the game, you use the select button. Let's see how that works here in a second. Because some games you need select. I guess that wasn't it. Maybe it's select and start together. We'll figure that out in a second. Just type in some letters. It appears to run Game Boy Advance games pretty flawlessly. I believe there's a way to switch between stretched and an original aspect ratio. This appears to be stretched to 4:3 when the Game Boy Advance is 3:2. Alright, well, you hit start and select together, and then it's going to bring up a menu. And in addition to giving you the resume or quit option, you can load or save state, and for each game you have 4 slots. And I know this because I watched a video about it. And I'm making one now. So we're going to quit for now, not save anything. Back to the nice music. I wonder how... Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Okay, I gotta quit. Well, now it's trying to load that, so I'm wondering if I have to reset to exit the system completely. Alright, that is weird. Oh, I hit select to go back. Strange. I'll have to get used to that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the options menu and see what's in here. I'm not sure if there is a way to change the aspect ratio in the game, so I'm gonna have to look into it. If I figure it out, I'll end up putting it in the comments so everyone else can do it. Trying out different buttons here to see. Alright, let's see how it does with Super Nintendo. I'm gonna just load up one of those games. What do we got here? Such a long list to scroll through. As you can see, the screen looks pretty good. Like, this actually feels like a really good handheld. I mean, besides this stick, which I mean, I guess works. You know, it's not too bad. But I'm gonna open up real quick, probably Super Mario All Stars. That's a good one. Is it on here? Oh, there. Okay. I mean, this screen, I don't know if you can probably tell in the video, it looks like crystal clear. Already getting dust on it. Alright. Oh, I've heard about this issue. It's running slow. Apparently, if you exit the game and then load it again, it will run fine. I was reading reviews about this. It's strange. There it goes. A very strange bug to have, indeed. Alright, so we got... I don't know, I guess we'll just go load up some Super Mario 3 real quick. And the keys are in the right spot. I don't have to reassign them. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I actually didn't set it up right for... I'm feeling like there's some sort of input lag here. Oh, no, wait. It's just because I'm looking at my phone screen trying to film this because I'm trying to keep it in the right position. No, it actually plays Super Nintendo perfectly. It's great. I think Ashley's going to like this one. Oh, yeah, everything's working perfectly. That is great. Alright, well, I'm going to exit this and go back to the other screen. Alright. See how, let's see if this one has the same issue. No, with Sega, it doesn't appear to do that. Everything's running full speed. I am definitely going to have to redo the buttons because it's got one of... These are the three buttons, B, A, and R. And then I guess that's for... Yeah, I would remap the buttons for these. But I mean, it does make sense when you're using the 6-button layout that Y, X, Z, or whatever, and A, B, C would be matched this way. I mean, like... I don't know, but I'd probably reconfigure it for myself because I'd rather use these three. But that's good that you have the option to do so. And it's per system, so you don't really have to worry about messing up your setup on all of them. Alright, well, excellent. Sega's running good. And here's Game Boy. I'm curious to see how they do Game Boy, so I'm just gonna load up Adventure Island real quick. I know how that game looks. Loud. Oh, okay. I used to always like this game. I don't know why. It's the stupidest game I've ever seen. But we used to play it a lot on Nintendo. Alright, well that runs good and looks good. I think this is a good way to play these types of games. Oh, you got the little dinosaur. And look, I'll bring it in so you can get a closer look. There's no weird pixelation or anything. I will have to look and see if I can figure out how to change that aspect ratio, because I'm almost certain there's a way to do it. But I haven't actually played with this yet. You know, I took it out of the box just now. You saw it. Alright, I'm going to quit the game and go back. Game Boy Color. I never played many Game Boy Color games, but I think we'll try. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe Wario. I did play that. Super Wario. It takes a while to scroll through long game lists. There is a favorites function. You can hit Y, and it'll put a star by it just like that, and then it'll be in your favorites list. I am getting a little like weird screen tearing thing down at the bottom that I hadn't noticed before. It could be that the battery is dying. It wasn't doing it when I first opened it, so we'll see. I'm just gonna open up, I don't know, Sylvester and Tweety? Oh, why not? Yeah, I am getting a little bit of a screen tearing thing. I'm gonna try maybe plugging that in and seeing if that's the issue, that the battery is dying. Type C. Alright, I got it plugged in now. Move the camera closer. Oh, no, my light's messing everything up. Okay, there we go. No, it's not that. This actually looks pretty good, though. I mean, like, I didn't notice that for a few minutes. I guess I could try sending it back. What a loud sound. Well, yeah, it is doing it all the time, so. I wonder if it has something to do with... No, it doesn't. But overall, this looks like a pretty capable handheld. I mean, it's not gonna... Game Boy Advance is the most... Well, I don't know. Maybe... Let me check what arcade games it has. You can also add more games by putting on your... hooking up to your computer and just browsing it like a folder, and it has folders with different games in it. Looks like it's running all the Neo Geo. It's got Garou, Mark the Wolves. Actually, it's not going to have Street Fighter 3 because that was a CPS 3 game. This seems to have CPS 1 and CPS 2 and mostly things that play on Final Burn. And I'm going to load up... Oh, that's actually the... Oh, the Dungeons and Dragons games are on here. I like those. Load that up and see how it runs. Alright.
Welcome to the D&D world.
Okay. It looks like this is running how it's supposed to. It's more centered in the frame. It's hard to see what's going on and film at the same time, but doing my best here. Alright. And it looks like arcade games work great too. So, I would probably recommend this to anyone at the price. I mean, it was you can get it as low as $17.99. I doubt all of them will have that same issue. It just appears to be one scan line on my screen. Not even that big a deal. I guess, you know, if I'd paid more for it, I'd definitely be upset about it, but I didn't. So I will see if I can figure out how to do the aspect ratio change, and if I can do that, then I will post it in the comments below. I do like the operating system it has. It's not really it seems to be some kind of custom firmware, and I think you can update the firmware on these. I'm not completely sure about that though. I'm gonna have to check on it. And I guess I'm gonna end that video right there. I think you would enjoy this handheld, and I give it a I don't know. I guess like for what it does, 6 out of 10. It runs everything with no slowdowns. There are a couple of weird bugs like the Super Nintendo games, having to open them twice to get them to run at full speed. But that's not really a huge issue for me, especially compared to other things I've seen in the past. So I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. And hope to see you next time.